Hi there. Today we're going to be singing the color song. This is the sign for colors, and this is the sign for singing or song. And it goes like this. Red and yellow, pink and green, purple, orange and blue. I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow too. Listen with your eyes, listen with your eyes, and sing everything you see. You can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing along with me. Red and yellow, pink and green, purple, orange and blue. We can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow too. Hi there. The story I'm going to read you now is called The Noisy Paint Box. And the reason I'm having it come right after the rainbow song, our color song, is because this story is about a little boy who is very real. His name is Vasily Kandinsky, and he grew up to be a famous artist. And when he was a small child, he realized he had this special ability, and it's called synesthesia. And synesthesia is when one sense is heightened by another. And for him, it meant that when he was listening to music, he could see colors dance in front of him as he listened to music. So here we go. This is the story of The Noisy Paint Box by Barb Rosenstock. Vasya Kandinsky spent his days learning to be a proper Russian boy. He studied bookfuls of math, science, and history. He practiced piano scales to the marching click of the metronome. He sat stiff and straight at dressed-up dinners while the grown-ups talked and talked and talked. Vasya's well-off world was perfectly polite until the day his aunt gave him a small wooden paint box. "Every proper Russian boy should appreciate art," said Auntie. She showed Vasya the correct way to mix colors in the paint box palette. Vasya mixed red and yellow, then he mixed red with blue, and the colors changed. Vasya heard a whisper, "Sss," a louder "sss," then louder still, "sss." "What's that sound?" asked Vasya. "I don't hear a thing," said his auntie. Vasya listened as his brush stirred and swished. The swirling colors trilled like an orchestra, tuning up for a magical symphony. "Mama, Papa, what a noisy paint box!" "Silly Vasily," said Papa. "Stop being foolish," said Mama. Vasya painted the sound of the colors. He spun a bright lemon circle onto the canvas. It clicked like the highest notes on the keyboard. He brushed a powerful navy rectangle that vibrated deeply like the lowest cello strings. He tossed up jagged swashes of blaring crimson and added cheerful dots of burbling green, clanging orange, and tinkling violet. Vasya painted and painted until the colors went quiet. "Look what I made!" "Is it a house?" asked his auntie. "Is it a flower?" asked Mama. "What's it supposed to be?" asked Papa. "It's music," said Vasya, waltzing his painting around the house. "Calm down," said Mama. "Do some math," said Papa. "Heavens," said Auntie. "This boy needs a proper art class." So Vasya went to art class and learned how to draw houses and flowers, just like everyone else. As the years passed, Vasya finished school and studied to be a lawyer. He ignored his noisy paint box and lived the way people expected. But Vasya couldn't ignore the sounds of colors singing to him in the streets of Moscow. The canary-colored milk box whistling as he rode to work. The scarlet sunset haze ringing above the ancient Kremlin walls. An ivory chorus of snowflakes scattered on the sable collar of his overcoat. One evening, suitably steamed and starched, Vasya attended an opera. As the orchestra's music crashed around him, the colors of the noisy paintbox twirled wildly in his mind, stomping lines of vermilion and coral, caroling triangles in pistachio and garnet, thundering arches of aqua and ebony with shrill points of cobalt and saffron. Vasya heard the colors singing. Vasya saw the music dancing. As Vasya was never quite as proper again, he quit his job teaching law and moved from Moscow to Munich to be a painter. He studied with this famous teacher and then that one. "Is it a house? Is it a flower? What's it supposed to be?" asked his teachers. Vasya wanted to paint the colors he heard, but maybe the famous teachers knew best. Once again, he put houses and flowers, animals and people into his paintings, just like everyone expected. And the teachers were happy. But Vasya was not. His artist friends understood. They too were tired of painting pretty landscapes and pretty ladies. They thought art needed to change. "Art should make you feel," Vasya told them. "Like music." "Exactly," said his friends, but none of them knew how to paint feelings until the day Vasya grew brave enough and invented the world to see his paintings roaring from his noisy paint box. Snapping cerulean points, crunching crimson squares, whispering charcoal lines, Vasya named these paintings after the music he loved: improvisation, composition, accompaniment, fugue, movement, and simply 3 sounds. With his noisy paintbox, Vasya Kandinsky created something entirely new: abstract art. It took a long time for people to understand. Is it a house? Is it a flower? What's it supposed to be? "It is my art," Vasya answered. "How does it make you feel?"